Curiosity is probably the most undervalued quality of great salespeople. You know, we're in our brand new podcast studio. I'm pretty excited about it. The podcast's gonna launch soon, The Lighthouse. It's coming your way. Stay tuned for it. But you know, last week we talked about ownership and action, and we talked really about managing a calendar. And for the salesperson that wants to achieve, the most important thing they can do is prospect. We talked about the importance of that. But you know, what I didn't really touch on was the importance of practice and how important practice becomes in order for you to overcome the reflexive no, which is what most salespeople in today's environment are really dealing with, right? There's a consumer reluctance to want to be sold. And because of that, they walk around with, you know, their guard up, like a boxer, like a prize fighter. And getting past that reflexive no is a variety of different things, but I want to talk about today something that's really important, which is your genuine curiosity. Curiosity is probably the most undervalued quality of great salespeople because it allows them to be there in the presence, to be there in the moment where they can silence the voices in their head that's pushing their agenda of moving through the sales process, right? So I'm building rapport, I'm engaging my client, I'm guiding them, I'm directing them, I'm closing, I'm giving them the solution. You know, there's a million different sales methodologies out there, but very few of them talk about how important it is to actually be present in the moment. And I'll tell you, silencing that voice in your head that's telling you what comes next, is really predicated on how well practiced you are. This idea of performing or stepping up to the plate and exceeding expectations is nonsense. We don't do that. We perform to the highest level of preparation and practice that we put forth. And for a salesperson, you know, having your pitch down to a place where it's a muscle memory allows you to be present in the moment and really engage in probably some of the most interesting conversations you have. If you really have conviction in your value proposition and you believe strongly that your prospect needs what you do, ultimately being present in the moment and being genuinely curious is the key to being able to uncover all the things you need to make a sale. And so practicing beforehand and knowing what you're going to say and having your sales methodology dialed in really tight allows you to silence that voice and just be present. And you know, ask a lot of questions and be engaged and really be there in the moment. When you do it right, ultimately what happens is the reflexive no goes away. And what you'll see happen for the most successful salespeople, when a client is ready to move forward, they'll look at you and they'll go, "So what do you got?" And when that happens, you know you've done it right. You know that you've been present, you've been curious, and you're well practiced. And that also means that your confidence, your willingness to do things meets your competence. Your competence is your ability, your willingness is actually to take action. So own your practice and be present in the moment, and I assure you your sales are going to go up.